up? I got 7.5 horsepower single phase motor in out of a silo unloader with a Goliath unloader box on it. What this box does is you press this button, the motor goes forward, and you hit stop, and you hit reverse, and the motor goes into reverse. Inside this big fancy box, you got 3 big contactors, as well as all your start capacitors and run capacitors. These 2 contactors are set up so that they are reversers. What that means is when this contactor pulls in, these auxiliary contacts over here interrupt the start circuit for this contactor, so that this contactor can't pull in when this one's engaged, and vice versa. The reason they do that is because they do not want both of these engaged at the same time, because then you're going to burn your motor up. This contactor over here is actually lined up with the start capacitors, and the coil goes to the stationary switch on the back side. They're just basically using this to actually take the load current of breaking that circuit. So the customer was not sure if the issue was with the motor or the unloader box, so I'm going to bypass this box, see if the motor runs. The motor runs, probably just going to end up rebuilding this whole box. I don't like replacing onesie-twosie components in these boxes because normally when one thing starts to go, the other things really aren't that far behind, and then the customer gets mad at me because this contact was bad when I had it, but then 2 weeks later, the little contacts in the switch goes bad, and it just goes on and on and on and on and on. But yeah, I'm going to bypass this box and see if the motor runs. Alright, so I bypassed a whole bunch of stuff. The motor did kick on and run the first time. The second time I tried kicking on, that contactor back there was buzzing and it wouldn't work. So I had another one sitting over there on the shelf. Placed with this one, this contactor basically just feeds the start capacitors until that start switch on the backside of the motor kicks out. That's fed into the coil. And now that's on. The motor runs flawlessly. So now I'm going to take these jumpers I had out, see if it works forward and reverse. If it works, I'll call the customer, see what he wants to do. Like I said, I really don't like replacing onesie-twosie components, especially considering these contactors really look like they had a rough life to begin with, and those switches ain't in too hot a shape. But yeah, we'll see what they want to do. If I end up rebuilding the whole thing, I'll do a video on that too. Thanks for watching.